Hey guys, Ray Meadows. My friends call me Uncle Ray, and welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. Today I'm excited to talk to you about something that I think is the biggest thing that everyone involved in digital assets and cryptocurrency needs to understand. And I think it will be a beacon to lead them in their thought process and their decision making in the future. And that is Metcalfe's law. Well, basically, Metcalfe was the father of Ethernet. Ethernet was the protocol that basically gave us the internet, Web 1.0. And he created a formula to measure the value of something basically that couldn't be measured, like electricity or the internet. How do you measure their value? Well, his formula is you multiply the nodes times the application times the user amount. Well, nodes are basically the technology, the machinery that is networked together to create something. So basically, when you tie the internet access into a computer and tie that into a Wi-Fi router and the router into a cell phone, etc., 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 when you multiply the amount of those items times the application, both independently and collectively, and then multiply that by the user, that's the formula to get how much something is valued. And when you do that with blockchain technology, it dwarfs anything in the history of man. So that being said, let's look at it as a standalone asset class, which I believe has already proven itself to be. Well, right now, digital assets and cryptocurrency is a $2 trillion asset class. And when you compare that to gold or stocks or bonds or real estate or paintings, it's in its infant state. It's nothing, because most of those major assets start about 150 trillion and go up to 350 trillion or higher. So when you compare where we're at and the opportunity of where we should be in the future, it's mind-blowing. And once you understand that, in my opinion, when this market comes back and it's going up and down and it's extremely volatile, just remember where it's going. Now let's look at its growth rate of adoption. It is growing faster than anything in history. Even the internet, which has exploded in my lifetime, and mobile phones, smartphone technology. I mean, look where we're at and how fast we went from a pager to this. Well, now we are at Web 3.0, which is blockchain technology. And we're growing at twice the rate of the internet. Right now, we're at 150 million users. And at this rate, we should hit 3.5 billion users in the next 3 to 4 years. That's mind-blowing growth. And so think about it. When we start to hit those numbers and the adaptation of everyone coming on board and everyone understanding this technology, it's just going to grow and grow and grow. So that's the way I think you should look at Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and all the digital assets like NFTs, because everything can be turned into a digital token. From real estate to insurance policies to there's literally nothing, music, there's nothing that can't be turned into a token form. And it will happen probably in our lifetime. And it's going to happen rapidly because it is the future, and the future is here. Now, that being said, for the people that don't really understand but kind of want to get involved and maybe want to invest, I have a suggestion. But remember, I am not a financial advisor. This is just for knowledge, and this is something I think I would do if I was the average person looking to get involved and wanting to understand this technology and where we're at. It's basically, if you look at Ethereum, Ethereum is the foundation, or the biggest part of the foundation of blockchain technology. All these other protocols and all these other programs are stacked on top of it. Now, there are other competitors, but it is the meat and potatoes right now. It's like a blue chip stock. So that being said, if you want to get involved, I would highly suggest maybe look at opening a very small account, something you're uncomfortable with, because if you're scared, you think you might lose it, well, that could happen. I don't think so, but open up an account and buy Ethereum. And quite frankly, I think you should do it as a learning tool and just get your feet wet and hopefully grow and understand from there, and it's going to open up a lot more opportunities. But if you decide to do nothing else and just leave it and cut your computer off and check it back in 10 years, I think it'll blow you away. So anyway, that's something to think about. I hope Metcalfe's law never leaves your mind while you're thinking about these markets. Because if you look at where the possibilities are and how we're tracking down that future path, it'll help you make decisions along the way, especially when these markets, which are very volatile, start to drop and you get a little scared and don't know what to do. Just realize where we're going as the world starts to adopt blockchain technology. The possibilities are mind-blowing. You've got third world countries that are going to come out of poverty. It's the biggest thing that has leveled the playing field as much as it can be leveled in the history of man. And I'm really excited, as you probably can tell. Anyway, that being said, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We want you part of this community. Click on the bell so you don't miss any of the other videos. Hit the like button and share with like-minded people. Take care, and please come back and be part of this community.